everyone, welcome back to MK Quilts and MK Quilts University. It's MK and
Mr. MK.
So we've had some additional questions about our beautiful new Infinity 28 and specifically with the lift frame. So the first question was, how close or far from the wall should your system be? So Mr. MK, can you give a little information about that?
Yes, we are currently positioned at 20 inches. You might get away with 18, but the cords go all the way to the wall, and you're not going to get around behind it at that point if the machine's all the way back. Yep, this gives you a little extra clearance. I'd say go back to 18 inches, 16, So
we do some loading, as you know, if you've watched any of our other videos. We do like to go behind the frame. So you want to be able to get back there, but clearly you don't want the cords to be hitting any wall or structure. So there you go. 18 inches is desirable. And then, of course, just move the machine down to one end or the other if you need to get back there to load like we do. Okay, the next question was, how tall is the entire system, frame plus the machine, when the frame is all the way up? Clearly it needs to fit in our spaces. One of our new owners has a fan that's there, probably going to need to come down. So, Mr. MK, take it away.
All right, so I did a lot of measurements this weekend. From the tabletop to the top of the thread mast is 30 inches, okay? So whatever your table indicator says, you got to add 30 inches to it. So let's go up here and take it up. So
say that one more time, whatever your table indicator says.
So there's an indicator in inches on the side of this. It's
okay.
40 now, 42, 43.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's going up. So this, and I measured it because you do have the feet. There'll be like a ½ inch variance depending on how you put the feet on the table.
So that's a very good place to stop and mention. If you add casters onto your system, that's adding about 5 inches. Okay, so keep that in mind.
Okay.
We do not have them on our system.
Okay, so we are now at 52.4, which is the max of the lift. That's a lot of height. So you can get underneath, take a look. So adding on to that, obviously, you're at 80 some inches up here. And I don't know if you can see that on the machine. You're only about a foot from the ceiling. So that's one thing to consider looking at this. And our ceilings are about 8 feet.
8 feet, yeah.
8 feet. The option of attaching a Highlite to the frame is something that we want to look into. We have one on order. We also have the freestanding on order. But if you compare it to how the Studio 3's lighting system lights to the table, you're about 42 inches. Actually a little bit longer than this, but I wanted to demonstrate.
Okay, so 42 inches from the top of the table to the top of the Highlite at its lowest configuration. Paul, is that what you mean?
Yes, the way it's currently configured. We'll check that out.
Let me just scan over so that you can see what he's talking about. So over here we do have a Studio 3 frame.
So 42 inches is up to here, okay? So if it's similarly mounted to the Gallery 3, I suspect that we may have ceiling fan and other issues to consider, because guess what? Now the frame has obstacle detection. If something does jam up on it, it will stop moving automatically. It will not break. But this is something that we're going to have to investigate. Our recommendation right now is expect to order the freestanding Highlite system or keep your current freestanding one. It will stand next to it. Now, obviously, depending, that one has an adjustable height to it. We'll have to watch where we adjust it and just how high you can put your machine. So I still love that quiet lift.
So obviously, you guys, we are recording this in January 2026. We're only just one full week out from the delivery. So when we get those other accessories, we will come back, kind of update this or create a new video once we get our lights attached. I do think it's a good idea to just keep what you have and then consider the add-on when you really truly see ours get installed. All right, well, thank you, Mr. MK. Great questions. If you are catching this on YouTube, I have created a Handi Quilter Infinity 28 discussion group on Facebook. So you're welcome to join that group. I didn't put a lot of parameters or restrictions on it. It's mostly going to be focused, of course, on the Infinity, but a lot of what we share with regard to Pro Stitcher and just machine functionality does kind of go across all of the machines. So consider joining that group if it's in the back of your mind that you might want one. If you're like, no, maybe not, but I like following these two, you're welcome to join us there.
So I would like to say one more thing. My project this week is to get a lot of our documentation set up. I took these measurements. Our buyer's guide will be updated by the end of the week, and I will put in some detailed measurements. So if you are considering, can I really fit this 28 in the space, I will have all the details documented for you.
All right, and again, it's the end of the first full week, but as of today, we've got probably eight people already in line for this. So I cannot reiterate enough. If you are interested in this, you need to be calling Joya right away. Let's have a discussion. Let's get you on the list with a down payment, because that's how they're going to be, knocked off the list. Is first money in is first machine out the door. All right? Okay, thanks for joining us today from the Long Arm Studio to you. Happy quilting, everybody. Bye-bye.